So today's lesson, we've been writing equations for the past couple weeks in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. But today's lesson is writing equations in standard form, which means you're not giving a slope. This is ax plus by equals c. So no slope, no y-intercept. When we did slope-intercept form, we identified slope as a rate of change. We found the y-intercept as our starting point. So when it said a public pool charges a $50 membership fee and a charge of $3 per visit, we knew that the slope was 3 and the y-intercept was 50. M is your total cost, V is number of visits. We wrote an equation, M equals 3V plus 50. I hope you remember that because you've been doing it for a couple weeks. Now, this lesson is on standard form. And when you have standard form, you're going to look for a total. This is what the equation equals. So you'll put equals whatever that total is. It says Maria bought new fish for her home aquarium. She bought 3 guppies, 2 betta fish, for a total of $13.95. It says G is the cost of a guppy, B is the cost of a betta fish. So 3 right here, we're going to multiply by G because 3 guppies times the cost will give you the price of the guppies. And 2 betta fish times B, the price of a betta fish, would give you that cost. So now standard form equation is going to look like this. 3G plus 2B equals $13.95 because that's what it said the total was. So this whole lesson is about standard form, not slope-intercept form. So here we go. Number 1 says, adult tickets to a basketball game cost $6. So you gotta maybe make some notes to yourself as you go. Adult tickets, $6. Student tickets cost $3. A total, there's that word, total of $2,874 was collected. So that indicates to me it has to equal that number. Write a linear equation that represents the number of adult tickets A. We saw that they cost $6, so that's 6 times A, $6 times every adult ticket. And the number of student tickets is S. So we're going to add to it 3 times S, and it equals 2,874. Now you still need to remember that adult tickets are A, the number of them, and the number of student tickets is S, because you go to letter B, it says use your equation to find the number of adult tickets sold if 840 student tickets. So you have to say to yourself, okay, this is S, and S is 840. So just like before, we're going to put that in your equation. So this is 6A plus 3 times 840 equals 2,874. 6A plus 2,520. Doesn't like my 5s. 2,874. We're going to subtract 2,520 from both sides. There's my 5 again. That gives me 6A equals 354. And I divide by 6, and I divide by 6, and I get A equals 59. So that means 59 adult tickets. Okay? The next one has no numbers in it when we look at it. It says if no adults attended the game, how many students attended? Well, you have to realize no adults is a 0, and that is A. So you sub it back in. 6 times 0 plus 3S equals 2,874 And this is really 0. So we're going to divide both sides by 3. And we get S equals 958. So 958 students. Okay? So let's try another one. And you can always pause it, try it, then push play as you're watching my lesson. A farm stand picks Granny Smith apples. The farm picked a total of 169 Granny Smith apples. There's that word total. I know something has to equal 169. It says it takes 5 apples to make a pie and 4 apples to make a jar of applesauce. Write a linear equation that represents the number of pies is P and the number of jars of applesauce, J, that could be made. So your equation should be 5P plus 4J equals 169. I hope you understand that. So at the bottom, it says use the equation to find the number of jars of applesauce made if 9 pies were made. You have to realize that P is 9 and sub it back in. So 5 times 9 plus 4J equals 169. And we're going to show all our work. 45 plus 4J is 169. Subtract 45 from both sides. And again, you could always pause this, then hit play and watch what I'm doing. 4J is 124. So we divide by 4 on both sides. And you get J equals 31. So 31 jars of applesauce. All right. There's one last one on the back. I'm going to have to move this for a second. Let me hit pause. Okay. I switch it to the other side. I couldn't see my little button. All right. On the back, it gives you some information about the Baxter and the Farley families. So it says at the county fair, the Baxter family and the Farley families bought hot dogs that cost H. So H is the price of a hot dog, and juice drinks that cost J. So the juice price is J. The linear equation shown below represents the total money the family spent at the fair. So the top equation is Baxter. The second equation is Farley. The first question says, what does the $10.85 represent? 10.85. Well, I kind of just told you it because I said dollars. So the $10.85 is, this is the total money the Farley family spent. Because it's set up there in the sentences above, the total money the family spent at the fair is represented by your equation. So you want to make sure you said this was the Farley family. Then this one says, how many hot dogs does the Baxter family buy? You have to remember that hot dogs is the H. You go to the Baxter family. H represents the price. So this is the number of hot dogs the Baxter family bought. Because it's 6 times the price, and H was the price. Okay? The next question says, if the cost of the hot dogs are $1.95 a piece, that means now H is $1.95. Use an equation, you have 2 of them, you get to pick which one, to find the cost of juice. So I'm going to come down here because I have some more room here, and I'm going to use the Baxter family. So the Baxter family bought 6 hot dogs at $1.95 plus juices, and they spent $16.70. So we just have to solve for J. So this is $11.70 plus 4J is $16.70. We're going to subtract $11.70 from both sides. 4J is $5, and you divide by 4, and you get J equals 1.25, or $1.25. So the cost of a juice drink is $1.25 per juice. Now you would have got the same answer if you would have used the Farley family. It just would have been solved a different way. And the last one on the note sheet today says the Darner family buys 5 hot dogs, 3 juice drinks. Find the total money the Darner family spent at the fair. And then it says in parentheses here, refer to question 4C for the cost of a hot dog, and then you know the cost of the juice. So the Darner family, it says they bought 5 hot dogs, and we know they're $1.95 a piece, plus 3 juices at $1.25 a piece, and you just put that straight in your calculator, and you get $13.50. And that's how you want to go about doing your problems in standard form. If you have any questions, just email me, and I'll try my best to help you. So good luck.